Hey, what's up? It's Izzy here with I Do the Most, and I'm back with a new LP. This one is Pokemon Blazed Glazed. Even though it just says Glazed version on the screen, it's actually an updated version of the game. Uh, or so it said on the download page. So if you're excited for this playthrough, I ask that you leave a thumbs up. That lets me know that you would like to see more coming. And I'm excited to jump into this because Glazed was one of the better games that I've played in the past. And if this is an updated version with new Pokemon, new move sets, and altered maps and such, it should be a lot of surprises popping up. It's been a while since I've played, so it ain't like I got the guide right in front of me. A lot of it is just gonna be a shock until I get to it. But without further ado, let's jump right into this. I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna fast forward through some of the introduction because all Pokemon games are pretty much the same at this point. Hello, welcome to Tunod Region. My name is Professor Willow, but most people just call me the Pokemon Professor. This is what we call a Pokemon. This world is inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. We humans live alongside Pokemon at times as friendly playmates and at times as cooperative workmates. And sometimes we band together and battle like others like us. But despite our closeness, we don't know everything about Pokemon. In fact, there are many secrets surrounding Pokemon. To unravel Pokemon mysteries, I've been undertaking research. That's what I do. And you are you a boy or a girl? Let's see what the girl one looks like. Oh, okay, that's dope. Yeah, so they definitely didn't have these avatars to choose last time. Or at least I don't think so. Of course, my name is Izzy. So that'll be my name on here. So it's Izzy. Oh, you must be the Izzy I've heard so much about, right? Alright, are you ready? Your very own adventure is about to unfold. Take courage and leap into the world of Pokemon where dreams, adventures, and friendships await. Well, I'll be expecting you later. Come see me in my Pokemon lab. Alright. Normal speed. Item bag can... Oh, okay. I didn't mean to press that. I just wanted to change the text speed. It talks so slow. What are you doing in a place like this? I wasn't expecting anyone to come. I'll take you back this once and explain best I can, okay? Don't be scared. I'll make sure to get you back over safely. But the trip isn't fun at all. This is the right place? This is. But how? I'll explain later. Somehow, you managed to slip from your universe to mine from here. It's a good thing you appeared so close to me, or there'd be big trouble. Now that you've been there, there's nothing to stop you from slipping through again, so be careful. And, I'm sorry, I have to go. I'll try to explain later. Bye. Alright. That was weird. I was thinking that the reason I'm slipping between realms had something to do with Derugas, but I think that that's Dark Rising that I'm thinking of. I remember the first time I've ever seen that game played. I was watching Patter's playthrough, and Can Do the Golbat turned Curlbat down the line. That was my buddy from there. So and I've always loved Crobat as a Pokemon up until he was introduced. Well, no, up until third generation, because he was introduced in second generation. I never really played with him then, but in third generation, Crobat became one of my favorite Pokemon to get. Izzy, good to see you up and about. Your dad and I were just about to go to the store in Choco Town to get a few things. Oh, I almost forgot. Professor Willow called earlier and asked that you come by his lab today. You better head over there right away. It's bad manners to leave someone waiting. I love you. Make sure you stay safe. I feel like one of those lines were dad speaking, but I still use mom's tone. Don't judge me. Alright. Ah, you made it. I was getting worried you wouldn't show up. I believe you just got your trainer's license yesterday, so I'm here to give you your very own Pokemon companion. This machine has 5 Pokeballs in it. Pick whichever you want. Make sure you choose carefully. This will be your new best friend after all. Oh, I already know who I'm picking. As long as they got the same five choices. Turtwig, Chimchar, Pipluck, Shinx, and Riolu. Gotta go with my boy Chimchar. Alright, and I'll speak of some of the rules of the Nuzlocke. If I haven't stated before, this is a Nuzlocke playthrough. For me, that's one of the funnest ways to play. Sometimes I add extra rules and stuff like that as the game go on. Depending on the level of difficulty, I may switch out some rules, but the basic rules will be as stand. Any Pokemon that you catch, you have to nickname. That way, you grow a closer bond with that Pokemon, and you're not just, it's like having a pet dog and you just named him Dog. But once you give him a real name, he actually becomes more alive and more memorable down the line. And Pokemon Nuzlocking, I think that is what they were going for. That's pretty standard. Another rule is when you enter a new area, your first encounter is the encounter that you get, unless you already have caught that Pokemon or one of its prior or later evolutions. So we do have the dupes and species clause going. If the Pokemon faints that you're trying to catch, then you lose out on that encounter. If one of your Pokemon on your team faints, you lose that Pokemon for the rest of the Nuzlocke. If you white out from all of your Pokemon on your team fainting, you lose the Nuzlocke. You can't revive Pokemon at the Pokemon Center using revives. Even if there's a cutscene where somebody fully heals your party, if the Pokemon fainted, it's dead. You can't use it. So you'll have to put it in the PC. I'll name mine's Graveyard, where all my fainted Pokemon will go. Hopefully we don't have too many this time around. Hopefully we get some strong Pokemon to make a solid team with. Other than that, that's the pretty standard rules that I roll with. Sometimes I add more rules as the game goes on. But we'll see. Chimchar. We got a male Chimchar. There's only one name that I'm giving a male Chimchar. And that will be Harambe. In honor of my boy at the zoo. I don't care what nobody say. I don't think that gorilla had any negative intentions. I understand why they reacted the way that they did, because you can't take chances with wildlife. But then again, it would have kind of been natural selection. Oh snap! I'm sorry I said that, but be honest. You picked a Chimchar. I always had a special fondness for Chimchar. I'd usually give you a Pokédex, but I just gave my last one out a few days ago, and haven't received any more. I have a friend called the Inventor who lives in Choco Town. I believe he has a spare Pokédex or two. Would you mind seeing him? If your Pokemon are feeling weak, feel free to talk to the aide near the healing machine. Safe travels, Izzy. Alright. Most people think it's easy doing research, but it's actually hard work. It takes almost 15 minutes to find the right book. I'm trying to figure out how these work, but I can take a little break. Would you like me to heal your Pokemon? No, I'm good. I should be fully healed. I know the professor has a friend called the Inventor, but I wonder what his real name is. Okay, after this, I'm gonna have to recalibrate my screen because for some reason, start and select are slightly off to the right, and it bothers me because like I can visualize where they are on the screen without the buttons being present, but when they're moved, then it's kind of hard to tell. Alright, let's check out our Chimchar. Ability is Blaze. It has a careful nature. Careful, I believe, is neutral? Maybe? Maybe it's a defensive nature? I'm not really sure. Starting out with Scratch and Leer. Alright, so I'm excited for this journey. I remember a little bit of it, but I know going through some of the motions of the game will be definitely dope because it's a lot that I forgot as well. I've heard that some Pokemon live in trees and can only be knocked out of them with a special attack. Headbutt. Headbutt is an awesome way to get encounters in areas and towns and stuff that don't have any routes or water as well. Most regions only offer 3 starters, but Professor Willow lets you choose from 5. Which will you pick? I hear that scientists are making great strides in the fields of parallel realities. Isn't science incredible? Yes, sir. Yes, science is incredible. When I was younger, my elementary teacher, my elementary school teacher, told me that since math was my strongest subject and I had a genuine passion for it, that as I grew older, I'd grow to love and appreciate science. I didn't know what she was talking about. I thought she was bonkers because science and history were probably my 2 weakest subjects throughout my elementary and middle school years. As I went on to high school, exactly what she said was the truth. I even started showing some interest in history because before, I didn't understand why learning history was so important. But it helps you get an understanding of the world and why things are the way that they are, which kind of ties into science as well. If you think about it, and it's kind of dope. Like the way that they have it structured is not as clear, but as you get older and as you start to get more life experiences and learn more things, it starts to, you start to see a pattern at how it all is very relative. Oh, ignore that. He might not look it, but my husband is quite the chef. I've never tasted more delicious food than what he's cooked. Alright, I'm not gonna talk entirely too much. Have you ever experienced the joy of cooking? I've heard that poffins are quite popular in the Sinnoh region. You should try making them sometimes. I don't even know how you make a poffin. Is that like a puffy muffin? Alright, last house. Wow, you got a Pokemon. Which starter did you choose? A Chimchar. I'm so jealous. Make sure to raise it well. It is your new best friend after all. Good luck. Oh, thank you. Our daughter spends most of her time in front of the TV. That might worry some, but she watches many documentaries. She's very knowledgeable about people. If your Pokemon are feeling weak, I hear Professor Willow has a healing machine in his lab. Alright, so pretty standard information. Uh, some of the people just bringing life to the world, so it doesn't just all feel like, tutorial first town. Excuse me, young man. It seemed like there is quite a ruckus down the route. My eyes weren't what they once were. Unfortunately, so I can't really tell you for sure, but I thought I should give you a heads up. Hello, youngins. Hello, youngin. Today is such a nice day, perfect for beginning a journey, huh? Forest Pass lies just beyond here. It's got wild Pokemon, so be careful. Alright, so I do like talking to the people and stuff, because you never know what useful information they can give you. They might give you free items, they might give you free Pokemon, especially in these ROM hacks. You never know until you talk to them. Go on, shoot! Let us pass! Pika Pee! Hey, Pikachu, quit harassing my parents and let them through. Pika 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 Pika! The Pikachu attack. That Pikachu went crazy. Pikachu with the scarf, though. That's Fred from Scooby-Doo if he turned into a Pokemon. I feel like there's no other choice of starter. I know some people really are fans of like Riolo and Lucario, and I'm not knocking that. I just found raising Riolu, especially if he's the only Pokemon on your team, it's more of a headache than it's worth. At least for me, it has been. Because he always ends up dying, like, getting one shot. Alright, Alright, let's take out the scarfed Pikachu. Alright, stop using growl. That shit's annoying. Fight me. Oh, mighty fighter. Bro. I guess he doesn't have any offensive moves yet. That's probably why he keeps using growl. Whatever, free experience, I'll take it. PP, Pikachu! Izzy, that was fantastic. You're an amazing battler. I had a feeling Professor Willow would be giving you a Pokemon, so me and your father got you some presents for your journey. Here you go, this is my gift. Got the running shoes, they fit like a glove. That was the best pair of running shoes I could find. I hope you like them. If you want to run, just hold down the B button. They're great for a speedy travel. Your dad has a gift for you as well. I'm not that good at getting gifts, but I thought you could use one of these. It's very useful. Got the experience share early. Okay, I'll take that. I also got new batteries for your clock. Do you have the time? It's like, I don't know what time it is. It's like 4. I'm gonna say it's 4. It's 4 o'clock in my mind. Alright, thanks, Izzy. We better head home now before that crazy Pikachu comes back. Listen, now that you have a Pokemon of your own, why not challenge the gym leaders of Tunot? Just a thought, but having a goal while traveling makes the journey that much more exciting. If I remember correctly, there's a gym in Ocean View City. Safe travels. Alright, parents came through in the clutch. Got the running shoes early. Coming through! Hey, you there. I heard that there was a Pikachu around here. Have you seen it? Yeah, I just scared it off. What? In that case, who are you? My name's Izzy. Well, my name's Percy, and this is my partner, Cyndaquil. Since we missed that Pikachu, how about we battle instead? What do you say, Cyndaquil? Quill! Cinda! Quill! Alright, so, another thing I want to point out is that the Nuzlocke doesn't officially start until I get a Pokédex, and I have the option to either buy Pokeballs or I'm given Pokeballs. So if I do lose like a rival battle or a battle with a wild Pokemon before those 2 conditions are met, it doesn't count as a loss in the Nuzlocke. So I just want to be very clear about that. You never know when there will be an elevation of difficulty or a spike of difficulty on these games. So I'm just getting that out in the air before anything else happens. We're both fired up. Let's battle. I remember this guy. He's dope. He's a reoccurring character in this game. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. Are you gonna growl me to death? Oh no, he's just hilarious. He's going for the throat. Alright, I'm gonna use one layer and just try to take him out with scratches. An interesting fact about Pokemon is if you crit, it bypasses any stat changes. So like, say you lowered somebody's defense 3 times and then you crit them, you might end up actually doing less with that crit than not critting in that case. I've had that happen a couple times, and that freaking sucks when you're depending on that attack. Especially like similar to this situation right here where my HP was low and I was gambling on my attack to go through and stuff like that. Like say I would have used Leer one more time or something like that, I could have possibly lost the match. I mean, I have a potion, but still. He was taking like damn near half of my health with each attack. If you'd have got a high roll, he could have took me out in 2 attacks. Unless the first one was a high roll and the second one was just a mid roll. Yowzers, you're tough. You'll definitely be a worthy rival for me. Since that Pikachu's gone, I'll head to Ocean View City. See you around, Izzy. I gotta remember to, yeah, recalibrate my screen. Alright, so I'm gonna go back and heal, and I'm gonna call this an episode for now, just because we'll jump right into everything in the next episode. This was more or less the introduction. I kind of wanted to get this out of the way, because I know that they can be pretty lengthy. And we'll start out where we left off on the route. Maybe get to check out some of the wild Pokemon that we have a potential to catch right here. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed the episode up to this point. If you did, I ask that you leave a like. If you're new to the channel, what we do here is Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Pack openings, as well as LPs. It's been a while since I've done a Let's Play on the channel. Last one I did was Pokeduel, which was a Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh! Hybrid, but I think that this one is more on my speed. It's more Pokemon-esque, so I'm excited to run through it. If that sounds like something that you're interested in, ask that you subscribe to the channel. That way you can keep in touch and see what's going on as well. With that being said, I'm going to head out. You have yourself a good day. Peace.